There are some characters that leave an unforgettable first impression on us. Ducky from NCIS happens to be one of them. He's been on the show since 2003, so when he got less screen time than other characters, it made fans suspicious. Is Ducky being replaced? What's going on? Here's everything you need to know. First up, a slow burn story. Unlike the rest of the characters on the show, we got to learn about Ducky's past later in the series. While the character won the hearts of the viewers with his eccentric bow ties and schmancy clothes, we always wondered who he was behind the curtains. Since Ducky is a medical chief examiner, you would think his role would not be as significant as the others, but that's not true. He's been of great help to Gibbs during the series, even if the former interrupts and annoys him. He's known for talking to the dead, which might be unnerving for some people. We always wondered what the polite and courteous character's story was, and over the course of the series became quite fond of it. One fan theory is that NCIS creators no longer think Ducky's character is relevant. They want to focus more on other characters who they can introduce quickly. Since Ducky's story progressed slowly, the creators might have become bored of him, as harsh as that sounds. In season 15, Ducky retired from the role of ME to become NCIS historian, with his autopsy colleague Jimmy Palmer taking his place. Since then, Ducky's appearances have waned, leading to speculation about whether he will appear in future seasons, and how his exit might look when it does happen. Will there be a proper retirement or a shocking on-screen death, like Caitlin Todd's? Next, what's Ducky without Gibbs? Now, you might be thinking, what gives? Pun intended. But the truth is that Ducky's character without Gibbs is like a birthday cake without candles, food without salt, a cop without a donut. You get the idea. Ducky came into Gibbs' life at a weird time, beyond the fact that they only met because the former hit a car that was holding a kidnapped Gibbs in the trunk. After the two men went to get a drink, Ducky learned that Gibbs was originally in Washington, D.C. for a wedding, but that his girlfriend would not be joining them. Gibbs broke it off, feeling it was unfair to make her wait around for him and his blossoming military career, even though he still had feelings for the young woman. Later on in the series, as their friendship blooms, the two kind of become close, and Gibbs is the only person to call Dr. Mallard Ducky, an ode to his last name. No other character can dare call him this special nickname, which goes on to show the two men's strong friendship. Throughout the years, we see the two men go through tragedies together. It was Ducky who convinced Gibbs to go back to his ex-girlfriend, Shannon. The latter takes his friend's advice, proposes to the woman of his dreams, and they get married. Later, when Shannon and their daughter Kelly are murdered, Ducky feels immense guilt. The case brought back Gibbs' memories of Ducky's advice, which caused Ducky to wonder aloud if he deserved blame for the hurt Gibbs carried with him in life. After all, had Ducky never said anything, Shannon may never have been in a position to be murdered. Despite Gibbs' reassuring his friend that it wasn't his fault, Ducky started fading from the show. And after Gibbs leaves the show, fans started wondering if there was any point in the character coming back as a regular. The two characters worked closely and were almost always together, so perhaps the creators felt like there was no point. And now David McCallum wants to retire. Fans also speculate that the actor for Ducky, David McCallum, wants to retire. At the age of 88, the actor feels weary and wants to spend more time with his family. The actor gained recognition and became a household name in the 1960s for playing secret agent Ilya Kuryakin in the TV series The Man from U.N.C.L.E. It's unlikely that he will increase his appearances on NCIS again. For now, fans can enjoy the occasional appearance from Ducky, but just like any of the cast members, his future at NCIS is anything but certain. There have been plenty of characters that have left the show. With Ducky's partner, Gibbs, no longer on the show, it's highly likely that the character will also retire or make an exit in a shocking way. David McCallum had initially told fans that he had plans to stay till season 16, but not to expect his character to make a regular appearance. He also feels happier that way because he will get to spend more time with his wife and grandkids. Isn't that sweet? Whatever the case is, McCallum gave us a character to remember, and whether Ducky stays or leaves, he has marked an unforgettable legacy. Next, in other related news, NCIS, why Michael Weatherly should not return to replace Gibbs. Fans of NCIS are desperate to see Michael Weatherly return to the show to replace Gibbs as team leader after actor Mark Harmon exited the show, but the creators believe that would be a mistake. Michael Weatherly went on to star in Bulls, another CBS show. During NCIS, we saw his character Tony develop from a flirtatious young man to a strong, bold, and courageous individual. While his relationship with Ziva was tumultuous, fans wanted to see more of them together. But with the character's exit in 2016, it seems highly unlikely. Now that Gibbs is gone, fans are hoping the character makes a comeback. Ziva and Tony eventually became close, sparking a romantic relationship, and end up having a child together. Fans want the character to make an appearance in his child's life and take things from there. But the creators have have no plans of bringing him back and have not even considered it. Now, why Mark Harmon almost quit NCIS during season 4. Mark Harmon, the actor who plays Gibbs in NCIS, finally left the show after 18 seasons. But did you know the actor almost quit after season 4? The reason for this might be more shocking than you think. As it turns out, Harmon almost left NCIS the first time because of tension between him and the original showrunner, Donald Mallard. Reports at the time indicate that the two were butting heads over hours and deadlines until the network was forced to choose between them. Of course, the creators chose Harmon, and Mallard, who gave us the hit show, had to resign. We don't know the exact details of what was going on between the two and why they had so many conflicts, but we know for sure that it was something major, which is why CBS decided to step in. We can only imagine how betrayed Mallard felt, having produced and written the show himself. So, is NCIS renewed for season 20 on CBS, or is it canceled? NCIS has been on air since 2003, but that doesn't matter. The show is a hit and has accumulated millions of fans around the world. After season 19 ended and the character Gibbs left, there have been other characters making their departure. Ducky rarely makes an appearance anymore, and now fans are wondering if this is goodbye. Well, we're not Sam Smith, so we're not good at goodbyes. But luckily for fans, CBS has confirmed that there will be a season 20. More importantly, NCIS Hawaii has also been confirmed for season 2. Kelly Call, president of CBS Entertainment, offered a statement regarding the future of the NCIS franchise. She said that everyone on the team is already back to work and they're looking forward to a positive future, despite the protagonist of the season leaving. A release date is yet to be confirmed, but there was a 4-month gap between the previous 2 seasons, so it's likely that we could see new episodes arrive as early as September 2022. Well, don't be too sad. September is right around the corner, and we'll get our dose of season 20 before we even know it. Finally, NCIS Los Angeles showrunner teases how Linda Hunt's Hetty figures into season 14. Now that season 13 of NCIS Los Angeles has come and gone, it's time to set our sights on the upcoming 14th season. Although few details have been revealed in regard to storylines, showrunner and executive producer R. Scott Gemmell previously teased Linda Hunt's return as Hetty Lang. Now he's previewing just what will bring her back into the mix in the new episodes. Fans haven't seen Hetty since season 13, and based on Gemmell's recent comments, it would seem that the fan-favorite character may need some serious help from her colleagues when we next see her. The character has been in Syria, and it seems that we will be getting a taste of that in the next season. Although she might have some trouble coming back, it seems the creators have a solid plan. Are you all excited to hear from Hetty and see where she goes? We know we are. That's a wrap for this video. Who is your favorite character from the show? And do you think Ducky will leave, or will he stay? Leave a comment below and let us know what you think. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.